It's just a very weird meal. Yes, hello. Good. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. Really not a lot to do. There is an event quest that I think I might run, but it's really not a lot other than grinding weapons and armor just for the sake of grinding them. It's also decorations, I guess, but it's just a weird... I thought I did the login bonus just roll over right now. But there is, what, one event quest? I already ran this one, I believe. This one's new. I'm gonna burn that because I don't need it, but I'm just playing a bit today. Have to play regularly-ish to not become rusty. Indomitable Percival with the dragon. I mean, I'm just gonna stick with that. Indomitable Percival's kind of fun, but I don't really need it. I think there's a few important follow-up quests, event quests that are going to be in the next few weeks. I think the next week or the week after has things that drop decorations. I didn't update my items. It doesn't matter. It's a Chatacabra, but... Oh, it looks so bad. Let's hope it doesn't cause problems again. I assumed that Chatacabra would be weak to thunder, but I'm actually uncertain now. Oop, you missed. Oh. It's not even trying to attack me. It's kind of an interesting monster to hunt at this stage. Its tongue was weak there. I haven't fought one since the very beginning, so I forgot about that. Figuratively than expected. Too early. But that worked. That's interesting. Nope, I'm not gonna reach it. Oop, frame rate. Feels like a kind of nothing quest. Feels weird that they chose Chatacabra, but I guess they had to give a reason to hunt a Chatacabra. Because there was no high rank Chatacabra quests. So there's been no reason to hunt it since that very first hunt in the game. Which is kind of sad. 'Cause it is a fun design. Aesthetically. Not necessarily in terms of fight design, but... I feel like I should trigger a wound right there. Yeah. Exactly as expected. I have to see what the rewards are, because it might be worth doing. I don't think Chatacabra has anything of real value for weapons, though. Which is somewhat limiting. Oh, I didn't finish the carve. Okay, so this was... Yeah, it's an armor sphere? Which would probably be worth grinding. But... no. Yeah, actually getting armor spheres for my weapon, for my armor. The armor spheres for my weapons, that was silly. Would be okay, but... I wouldn't be surprised if it was more efficient to do... just about anything else. Okay, Gemma lives here. What side quest? High quality materials? Oh, okay. Well, that's that. I guess there's more quests for her, but I'll leave those for now. Ah, but I have to talk to her to craft stuff anyway. New hunting tool. Ah, okay. I'm not doing that right now. We can do that later, though. So I guess the goal will be weapons. I should bookmark. This one's interesting because of critical boost. The Gormagala one doesn't actually seem that interesting. I don't need poison. I don't need thunder. Could be better though. It could be a better weapon than what I have. That one's pretty good. Crit draw, crit status. I don't know about that. I can... Huh? But I can... This doesn't have the symbol to let me directly craft it, does it? I thought that's what this was. Why would I be able to register this as a forge? Whatever. Power file, power prolonger, 805 is probably better, but also still not that interesting. Okay. Paralysis, punishing draw. What monster is this? Kongolala, okay. this was a power file rapid morph, and it looks fun. Why was I crafting that? Oh, exhaust file. Yeah, okay. Power file, water, actual ice element. I'd have to get a Jindahad ice gem. So I register this as an upgrade? Maybe that would be better? 'Cause maybe then I don't need the ice gem? I don't... They don't do the best job of being clear about stuff like that. It's just not great. Like, what's the point of this symbol if you can't craft starting from there? If it has to be upgraded, then it's just, it feels inconsistent. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it, but I guess I need to do low rank Hirobami? But how do I even do that? Do I have to fight it in a quest? Like I have to choose a low rank assignment? You can't do that, you have to do optionals. Very weird. I know Rise was clearer about crafting versus upgrading, but it's just odd. No reason to grab that, but I've got a monster to beat up that will be super quick, so I should use a weapon I'm less comfortable with. Because it will be a better practice. Okay. Anything I can shoot at it? Yes. So I need to I don't remember how this works very well. Pick me up. Missed, but I avoided the standing still from the roar. I just want the mount because it's a nice opening. I also don't know what the mount attack or finisher is for the gun lance. I think it's just a big explosion, but oh, it is just multi-hit. I have no idea what I'm doing. That into this, into a reload, into that. Oh, somehow that did that. That was weird. Is it right trigger B to reload? Yes. Offensive guard is nice. So if I want to make ground, I can dash a bit with this. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if there's a better charge on the gun lance, but at least it's hit. Okay, good. Oh, I didn't really travel very far. Very polite roar. Oh, yeah, not facing the correct direction. Yeah, you should not get knocked over if I want to do the whole... This doesn't do much if I don't have it reloaded. Well, I can't do it at all if I don't have it reloaded. Okay. 2, 3, that into this. I think that's the most interesting combo. Okay. See if I get the pieces that I need. Feels like I won't. Maybe I should try a different weapon. Try bow? If I'm hunting a Hirobami, low rank especially, it's super weak anyway. Can I even craft? I know dual blades. Dual blades would be pretty fun on a long monster. Sure, fire is a good choice. Yeah, fire. Against a low rank monster, that would be pretty effective still. Oh, I'm judging the attack incorrectly. 322 is fairly high for dual blades because they hit faster and they're doing that system instead of, I guess, relative value. Is this lit up incorrectly? I thought they... Whatever, I'm silly. You know, I'll just pick one that looks funny. Perfect. And these have to be high rank, which will make them a little bit still strong. Shoot, I said it's my secondary, but my primary are not correct. Oh, I forgot I made a paralysis one. Okay, not the right button. So just to double check, based on my wish list, I did get the pieces for this. Okay. Because I don't actually need to farm that. I'd see the Jindahad component, which is not what I want right now. Uthduna's not bad. I'm just so confused by how... The fact that this can be wishlisted in... Some of these can be wishlisted in multiple ways, just weird. This one is just a direct wish list, though. It's the other one that was weird. Bones are a weird thing. Okay, so let's hunt something that is weak to fire. Which I guess Jindahad would be weak to fire, but I don't know how to dual blade, even if it's easy. That almost looks fun. Ah, if I get beaten up, I get beaten up. Oh, which one would be easier to learn? I guess the Uthduna would probably be easier to learn while hunting. There. No, Zuwu. Yeah. Bit of a tough one to learn on. But it is dual blade, so it shouldn't be too bad. Having used them once in the open beta, they felt fairly simple still, so... Not that I can remember how they worked. Demon mode. So it's this that's the combo stuff that I have to be careful about, obviously, but... I don't have any stamina management, though, which is not gonna help. Whoop. It's also definitely not the right elemental type. Actually, but it gave the red, which I think indicates elemental effectiveness. Okay. That's super over the top. Whoop. Very weird. Oh. This is high rank though. Oh, wait, does it just have a free, like, adept dodge that I forgot all about? And it restores stamina, maybe? It definitely just has a free adept dodge, though, which is pretty good. Now, show me what the mount attack is, or not. It's not a very tidy weapon, or visually clear weapon. It lacks a lot of visual clarity. But it's all automatic at that stage where it becomes a mess to follow, so it doesn't actually matter. Give me the mount. Okay. Maybe you'll give me a mount this time? Nope. Just button mash. Oh, does Aurora kick me out of demon mode? I'm pretty sure that's something that these games do. I mean, it's exactly what Dual Blades seems to always be about as far as weapons go. Like all the flashy everything does seem to be what people are looking for. Wait, am I misinterpreting? I'm misremembering how this works. Oh, do they change it in this one? Where you don't build gauge on those flurries or whatever when in demon mode. Blade Dance doesn't gain gauge. It just burns gauge. Or maybe it just doesn't gain it. I have no idea what that is. Wait, that Screw Slicer. Okay, there's a lot of movement in this now. Nope. Yep, deserved. Okay, please stop turning away. Ah, the one's broken already. Or healed. Feels kinda to use dual blades. Can I jump, engage demon mode in the air? No ones. Not dodging in time. Oh. Unexpected hit. Let's switch to a weapon that will go a lot smoother. These look quite bad here. Counter-Strike. I actually need to get hit. I need to remember that. Plus visually is not... Okay. Oh, does... I guess weapons have different mounting capacities. I guess dual blades are probably not a 2-jump mount weapon. It's just a difference in number of jumps. Well, damage more than just the jump number, but... the numbers are just so much better. That's already dead, because it's weak. You know, dual blades seem interesting enough, but not satisfying. Lots of hits, but small hits. Oh, I'll use it against Zulu for a bit. Assume that it's not going to go very well though, because I feel like elementally it's not appropriate. Hey, instant mount. Interesting. Weird. Oh, this one actually is different, like using the weapon attack. It seems a lot more effective compared to with the switch axe, because it's quick. That wound wasn't glowing. Oh. Nope. Not safe. I need to remember that I have changed this. I'm not using the default. Yeah, I can activate the mode mid-air. Somehow that hit there, okay. Too much. Overcommit. Wait, has this guy always afflicted bleed? Or did it just not clear from the Odo Garen? I don't think I've ever been bled by this monster. That was too slow. Too early on the first dodge, too slow on the second. That dodge is pretty weird. Yeah, it seems like a very, ooh, a free Umbra gem. That's nice. From a Blunderang, probably. A lot of dodging, which is kind of interesting. But same reason I don't like Adept style in Gen U. I don't really enjoy... As satisfying as dodge things can be, I don't really enjoy... come on, just pull the weapon out. Styles that are focused on dodging are less interesting to me. Counters are different than dodges, though. It's just sort of an interesting line to draw. Yep. Deserved. Okay, come on, hit the wound, please. Thank you. It's weird. Okay, actually, do I need to just crouch? Or am I gonna have the bleed there forever until I get bled? Or will it clear after the end of the investigation? Or if I just eat a nullberry? Can you not eat nullberries in this game? Maybe you can't eat nullberries in this game. Yeah, let's eat a mite seed. Oh, nice try. Still hit me though. Blade Dance, Demon Flurry, Blade Dance 3. I just kind of want to see what the full combo looks like. Okay, I thought it was going to attack me there. But yeah. I think it's the same thing as in Sunbreak. You really need stamina, skills. Otherwise you're just constantly out of stamina. I should stop being greedy. I will cart at this rate. If the Sacred runs in the wrong direction, I should have assumed that it would be that way. Because obviously that's where the Sacred was standing. What was that? Seems like there's a lot of combos built around dodging. Which is interesting. No! No, what a waste. Milky cocoon web. I guess wyvern milk, but... Wait, is that just a free engage? Do you get that whole combo every time you jump? If you hit it from the air, you do, okay. Probably a way to get that reliably, but... I just don't get the jump back there. I mean, it's all about style, probably, but... very goofy. Oh, it wasn't even targeting me. Always difficult. Oh, wrong button. I need to figure out how to actually do this properly. Yeah, it's a weird weapon. Oh. Efficient escape route. Run that way to enter your cave right over this way. Makes a lot of sense. That just missed. I wasn't even running. should be enough, I hope. Okay, that's really annoying. It's very much style focused. Oop. I mean, it's good at being style focused, but a bit awkward. Okay, come on, just hit the wound. It's very safe. Well, no, I can't fairly judge it. It's a very unfair judgment with the full gear completed. I really very much am incapable of judging it when I'm comparing it to under-armored fights. It's a lot of junk. Oh, actually, some of that might be good. Whatever, I missed it. Okay, if I look at my wish list. New address spikes, nothing new. I can craft those. Hello. How are you? Oh, change all required materials for the bone axe. Good. I'm just looking to make weapons while trying other weapons. Oh wait, I should be making Ardian weapons. That's what I should be doing. Blast, tube device. Not great. Ah. Oily. Cave diver. No, I can't. Is it going well? Affinity fire, affinity fire, affinity fire. Hey. Full affinity fire. Oh, can I do attack fire? No, I can only do affinity. Wow. But she wasn't burnt to a crisp, right? Only nearly. Which is positive. I mean, this is what I should be grinding. I should be grinding the stuff to upgrade Ardian weapons, but I just need weapons to craft because it's interesting. That wheel spinning with teeth that quickly in the open is pretty dangerous. Okay, so I want to make this. That needs Jindahad. But, so I'm not doing that right now. Bone Smasher, any Colossal Bones? New Udra, New Udra. Maybe Uthduna. Yeah, I think Uthduna is the way to go now. Which means not using the weapon I just made. Instead using my thunder weapon. Is it going... Despite being nearly burnt to a crisp, is it going smoothly? Stream, Frost... Blaze, Razor Sharp, Sharp. Ooh, 90-second protective polish. That's not terrible, probably. Enhancer might be really nice. Light attack. Critical boost. Actually, critical boost is pretty good. Actually, offensive guard's probably not bad either, but let's go with that. Okay, it's useless for my current fight though. In my items. I'm pretty sure I need that. The low rank stuff feels weird. It feels weird to have to go back to fight low rank. And the way you can't do them in the wild. Welcome back. Oh. Yeah, did it go poorly or it's just not a lot to do? Yeah. Like, I think it'd be interesting if they did. Like, I don't know. There could probably be more monsters on the map than this. And if there were more monsters, but like same number of high rank, but a few low rank monsters showed up, and occasionally the low rank monsters just sort of died to the high rank monsters without you knowing where they were, I think that would be fun. And maybe different, like, actually be cool if there were different, like, turf war results. Oh, that didn't do it. I was hoping that would, but it did not offset. It'd be interesting to see, like, different turf war results when a low rank and a high rank monster, like, fought a turf war. It would be twice as much work. But like, seeing a Yan Kutku, a high rank Yan Kutku beat up a low rank Uthduna or something. Maybe not that, that might be a bit much, but... like that type of Too slow. That type of thing would be interesting, I think. And it wouldn't render low rank monsters completely irrelevant to the entire, I would say, intended gameplay loop. Oh, there's the claws. Didn't kill it fast enough. I still haven't done all the side quests of like collect lizards and stuff. I probably should do it at some point. Oh no, currently I'm just looking for I'm basically just collecting different weapons. Cause like I'd say in theory just doing Ardian weapons could get me all the elements I need. But their Ardian weapons are really boring. They just look bad. So I want to get... I'm doing Uthduna to make the Uthduna switch axe. To use it to grind a fire switch axe just to collect it. Just for the sake of collecting it. Oh, the Sacred's really bad at their job. This is pretty cinematic, climbing that. Oh, this should be a mount, yeah. I feel like I should know... Actually killed by the mounted attacks. Pretty funny. Genmoran. I feel like I should know which oh yeah, Genmoran's the intro monster? No, that's a 3U, not 4U. It looks similar. To the... What's the one at the start of 4U? Or 4. No, that's with 4U. Darenmoran? Darenmoran. I think. Which is similar. I mean, I think there's a lot of space. Like yeah, both the Morans live in the desert. I think those could fit in the Windward Plains, which is a desert more than it's plains. It probably couldn't be in a regular location, but like a regular hunt, it would probably have to be a siege type hunt. But why can that not be forged? Oh, because I need this. Okay, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Like they could do something where they work outside the map, but technically in the same area, it would make sense. Just with the existing area, it probably wouldn't work just for probably structural scale reasons, is my assumption. Because it would be limited to only 1 or 2 areas. Uthduna, high rank. See, I wanted to do this to then get the new Udra. And or the Yankutku. I want the Yankutku one because it looks funny. So many fire weapons. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 fire element switch axes. One ice element, 2 water elements, and 1 thunder element. Why is there so many? Why are there so many fire elements? It's how it always is, I think, but there's way too many fire element switch axes. You mean like a Jindahad type encounter? I think that would work. I think it could be even pretty fun. Where's the next Uthduna? The next Uthduna's in 55 minutes? Really? There's an Arkveld and a Tempered Arkveld before another Uthduna shows up. Oh, it's because it's... Yeah, because it relies on the weather, and the weather's currently fallow. It's just weird. Well, I guess that's not what I'm doing today, or right now. I know I can select a pre-existing quest and just choose it, but I think it's more interesting to do it on an investigation. Or a field survey, not an investigation. So I have that quest to do eventually. Maybe I do this again. Because that Tempered Chatacabra event quest is really nothing, but it's free upgrades. Oh, no, that'd be a lot of... I killed it once and I don't even have 4 levels worth. I think, it's been mentioned in the past, but Nakarkos in like a stage of the oil well could work. Basically, I think it's only in the arena in Genio, so it's sort of a stage monster. Dolometer? Well, could they do like a Dolometer, like Peaks of Accord? Like Peaks of Accord doesn't have a hunt there, but it could have like a stage alert because of how it's all mountainous and the spires in the air and stuff. I think it could work there. And like they're under threat because it showed up suddenly or it woke up without and they never knew it was there or something. Oh, wait, is this new Udra is giving me the actual drops, the actual good stuff. Yeah, I should fight that. New Udra is weak to water. Yeah, in that area could work quite well. Yeah, I don't think a 5 is worth using. Okay, I should mark that quest. But can I make a... I cannot make a water. Okay. Like, yeah, that area would be really cool. What other zones? Water, so desert, oil well, water, cavey ruins. So just sort of traveling around. What do I have this set for? Attack, dragon, expert. I mean, it's element file, not power file. This is power file. Ah, whatever, who cares? It's a weak enough monster. Yes. I couldn't think of what would fit. Thinking about like bugs and stuff, what would work. Atal Ka, I think, would make a lot of sense. Okay, New Udra. Is it at least like neutral on thunder? Yes. Food should be fine. Yeah. It would fit. Did it just leave? It just left. I should have started the quest. Oh well. Do I just do Jindahad? No. Let's do a Blungonga. With the Charge Blade. Atoka, yeah, because bugs fit the aesthetic, I feel, of Wyveria. And the ruined old tech makes sense. What? Monsters are just, like, wet. That would fit the forest. Or, like, its general area. They bring back... oh, what is this? It's not Cetus, but it's like a... It's under... It was a swimming... monster. Not bad. Ooh, I'm hungry. Never start a fight hungry. Cadus, maybe? But like, somehow made to not be a water fight. Might fit. Like a flooded region of the forest. Oh. Explode its face. Oh, those mount things are absolutely like destructive. It's kind of crazy. Oop. Very aggressive. Wait, there's a perfect guard function. Okay, good to know. A big snowy ape. Getting beaten up. For nothing. It did nothing to deserve this. The topic? The aggressive mount attacks? And how brutal some of them are if you think about it. I don't understand that counter. I don't know why I would want to do that. It's just such a... Like, they act like in the story of the game, it's all care about the creatures' lives and stuff. And then this game has the... I don't know, to me, it seems like the most brutal mounting system in this series so far. Where you will stick a power saw in their skull and just hit them with everything you've got. Which feels at odds with the message they were sort of placing within the story. Like, attacks like that feel very much disconnected from the message of, I've never seen this attack before. I'd never triggered one of those yet. That was cool. Bad. I wonder if this... Okay, interesting. You can get frozen mid focus strike. That's good to be aware of. What was that? That didn't look like the usual shield attack. Oh, that hit me early. Oh, it's all gonna collapse, isn't it? Whatever, just bait him onto the rocks. Somehow he fell. It is quite... interesting. All these environmental components that weigh into the fights. I missed. Because I'm bad. Oh. Nope, too slow. Yes, that Marsh Slash is interesting. Get me on the shock trap. I like how the weapon looks. It's okay with the glowing, but it's always kind of sad that the weapon design's kind of... Don't! Come on. You have actual memory. You have a brain in that frozen Blanganga skull. Oh, it's a free bunch of files, but where's Rove? Why is he talking to me? Weirdo. Ooh, there's a lot of bugs. Give me my files for free. Thank you for the free files. Where are you, Rove? Are you stuck in a spider web again? Oh, he is. What a goof. How'd he get caught again? I think he'd be more careful now, but I guess it fits his character. Oh wait, this is a paralysis horns. I should be going for this. It missed. Oh. Welcome back. Great timing to the random flashy death of a Blanganga. Did you succeed? Beast jump, nice. Okay. It's like a step in the right direction. Ooh, now that's a fight. That's a real fight. Okay. I need to remember what I don't even know what Gormagal is weak to. Dragon. Fire. Thunder? It's weird that they list thunder but not ice. Could use the charge blade, but I'd better safe than sorry. Hopefully they fall asleep. And sleep like a baby. Because I'm running Dragon Thunder. Armor never changes. I've never used the evade mantle. Because I assume it's basically just the same as the one in world. Huh. Interesting. A gather boost. Well, it's running away. Like, should I slow down a bit? I wonder which weapon's better. Ooh, that's framey. 770, 250. 325 dragon total. I mean, it's 130 more raw. It's a lot. And it looks cooler. That was a bad counter to go for. I like the visuals on the attacks. I think they definitely look better than the... I mean, unsurprisingly, they look better than the Gen U version. Deserved hit. Just give me them. I want the mount. Just the various frenzy attacks. How they're much more fluid in how they move. Instead of being like clear spheres and such. I think they look a lot better that way. Which, obviously, the graphics are better on this because higher requirements, it's newer, everything, but... Ah. Greedy. Too slow. Oh, framey. Not enough of a step forward. That was not a good counter to go for. Because that counter did not block. Oh, that's a lot of damage, wow. The counter did not block the damage. Very framey though. Oh. He's on the counter, can't see anything. Not a good space to be. I should probably stop paying attention to my Palico, because when it says, like, I'm your target, I sort of just assume that it will actually draw aggro, but it does not most of the time. Too slow, too greedy. Sacred, please don't run in that direction. Okay, yeah, this is not visually excellent. I need to change the settings. Nope. Don't run to the left there. It almost ruined my life. Oh. It's always... this is a bad counter, because it's worthless to try to counter that. It's good. Was it difficult and a struggle? Oh. That hit is weird. That hit's really hard for being kind of clipped by the wing. Yeah, that counter is so worthless. I take 60% of my HP if I try to counter that. That's pointless to try to counter. Yep, that was doomed, because it chased me. Okay, don't even try to counter Gormagala, it's all a waste of time. Just avoid attacks. Because you just can't counter. I mean, they sort of are, compared to previous things. At least more is definitely true. It does occasionally stand out. Assuming you mean, like, switching off of the language, but... because the meowing is kind of... does feel weird in the story. It feels weird that they can understand. Yeah. All the prompts are controller specific. I have played I played World a bit with the controller, with a mouse and keyboard. For like, again, the counters are worthless. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It felt... Mouse and keyboard feels weird. Even on something like Insect Glaive where the aiming benefits. It still just feels weird to try to control it with... you know, WASD. Sacred, please. Do your job. Okay, sometimes trying to hit wounds feels like a trap. You try to hit them and they just don't cooperate. Like the idea of the hunting of the monsters, or of the like the idea of the world or the idea of the gameplay, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I'd say that doesn't surprise me, just from a general... Monster Hunter is very... Like, before I had ever played Monster Hunter, the idea of spending 30 minutes hunting one monster felt crazy. But that part, at least, did grow on me. Like, the grind, I think I can understand disliking. Oops, too slow. On the offset. I'd say one thing about up to high rank in Monster Hunter, you can beat the story mostly without having to grind. Master rank's a different story, but just from a clearing the quest, you can get through without having to grind. Might be a little harder, but like, the story is not the main draw of Monster Hunter. Well, like, I'm mostly thinking, like, in World, I don't think it's possible to beat Alatreon without some level of grinding. And if you include that as part of the later stuff. As part of, like, the story, as it were. Because I would say my playthrough to high rank, I didn't really... I grinded a tiny bit, and it became irrelevant near instantly at the end of low rank. But other than that, I didn't grind until I'd already finished. Oh wow, my meal ran out. Unfortunate timing. Like, high rank doesn't need grinding. I think master rank is much more... almost certainly necessary to grind to some extent. You could do it, but it's at that point it's less I don't want to grind because it's a waste of time and not fun, and more I want the game to be harder. Yeah, I think it depends. I would think, like... I think there's some things where it can be worth sharing information, but that's like more stuff on the level of if... I mean, at this point this is not going to be the case, but like if they'd gotten to high rank and they didn't know you could sharpen, and they'd just been struggling through that way, definitely not the case, but I feel like if there's some like key mechanical thing, that's the type of thing that's like always appropriate to help with. But things like you should do this, you should do that, when it's more like an optimization thing, I think that's more debatable, because like it can take away the learning experience, which is part of the fun from a lot of games. Oop. Oh. I can't see anything. Oh, lucky. Unlucky. Pick me up, Sacred. Where are you? You did a random loop for no reason. Very helpful. Oh, reload. Worth it. Completely unintentional, but worth it. Okay, I didn't think that would hit me that way. Do it, Gypseros. Turf war, I dare you. Nope, he showed up and just ran away right away. Correct choice. I need to stop trying to counter ever. Counters are such a waste of time on this monster. I can't see what's happening. Yep, dead again. That's fine. Baker came from the wrong direction. I don't know. Like, They mostly seem fine. I just think there's some monsters where it just doesn't work because the monster has multi-hit attacks that effectively ignore it. Like, oh, funny. And at least to me, most of the time the counters feel solid. It's just things like this where it has a physical attack and then an explosion from like Frenzy. That's when it becomes more of an issue. Bit of a struggle, but a lot of pieces. Well, yeah, I think it's mostly just a case of like it just has become a question of knowing which attacks are worth countering. Because I think there's a reliable enough effect. I think most of Ebony Odogaron's attacks are worth countering. But like any really dangerous monster, it's probably best not to counter. Which is kind of, I think, a failure. Like, well, no, Arkveld has a lot of fairly safe attacks to counter. I think the offsets are weird, but I kind of think they're a more interesting design to me. They're harder to use, but if they work, they feel more reliable. Well, I'm thinking like Arkveld has a few attacks where it's totally safe to counter, but like any hard-hitting attack that would usually be like, oh, it hits hard, so you counter it, you don't get hit, you're safe. Those are sadly the ones that are like never worth countering. Unless you can tank through it and then heal off of wounds right after or something. It's just kind of... But like, Ebony Odogaron is fairly safe, I feel, to counter a lot of its attacks. Like, I think a lot of the monsters are... Wait, what? Ice Shard Cliffs... The Ice Shard Cliff settlements would be... whatever. Well, I think... Yeah, I don't know, to me it doesn't feel... Like, it might be. I just feel it's not necessarily poorly executed so much as... I don't know, it feels... like they're overcompensating for how strong they were in Sunbreak. Because like the Switch Axe counter in Sunbreak, I think just gave you iframes for too much. And maybe they've compensated a bit too far in the other direction. But I don't know if that's poorly executed or they just need to improve the numbers on how much time you're invulnerable. Like, because if they had longer invulnerable, then multi-hit things could be countered, but you don't want to just iframe through everything. So like, I think, to me, it feels like a semi-niche tool for small attacks. Like, here's an easily counterable attack. Instead of dodging, you get a little bit of damage in, is what it feels like. How I try to work with them. For some reason, I have to kill a Quematrix. Probably to make a fire weapon. Like, I don't think it's a complete failure. I think it's maybe something that could be just sort of minor touch-up to be made to feel better. But then it might just be too good. Because if it just becomes... Oh, they're fighting each other. Cool. If it just turns into Sunbreak, like, Switch Axe specifically is what I'm thinking of. Like, if it turns into the situation where Sunbreak Switch Axe was just a counter weapon again, that becomes kind of boring. Why did the Tempered Quematrix lose to the regular one? They're supposed to be stronger, but I guess they aren't. But I think maybe it's just... Maybe my opinion is completely off base. Maybe it's just impossible to have them in a balanced state where it's not the best choice in every scenario. Well, that really chased me all the way here, huh? And they're really committed. Like, I actually do... Like, offsets are a kind of counter. I think offsets are really weird, but... I think they're sort of the ideal balance, maybe? Where most of the time, if you successfully hit an offset attack, it stops the continued threat. It's also like... Counters, at least, are not a totally new mechanic. Like, the offsets are new. But, like... I don't think having to plan when to use a mechanic means just avoiding engaging with it. It just means that it's a struggle, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. And it's something that you, to a certain extent, can be learnt. Oops. Okay, that's silly. Oh, I'm getting swarmed. Oh yeah. But I think the counters, at least, I feel like they're sort of at a range where they sort of have to be relatively hard to hit. Please don't do this. Or like, you have to think about when to use them. At least my only counter knowledge is, come on, get it, oh whatever. Oh, I got the carve, good. I only know the switch axe counter, maybe other counters are even worse. Like maybe the switch axe counter is good compared to other ones. But it feels like it does have its uses. Oh, but to me it feels more like punished for using it in the wrong time. At least with this one, like... What did it... Why did... Wait, that's a different Quematrus. What? Okay, fair enough. My bird just didn't lead me there properly. Like... It could be whichever other counters... Because you were playing Charge Blade? I don't know if you're playing something else for counters. Pretty funny ending. For me it's been like... Most of the monsters, there's like, okay, this attack, don't bother trying to counter, don't try to counter that, but a lot of things felt like there were at least some things where it's like, okay, if you counter this, you can have better DPS. Like better sustained damage. What is this? Gravios? I don't like Gravios. I guess I'll do Zuwu. I don't like Zuwu either though. Or Zhuwu, whatever. Well, the Switch Axe to me has mostly felt appropriate on the counter, but I don't know any of the other weapons with actual counters. I mean, Longsword obviously has one. Dual Blades is weird. Dual Blades is very weird with like dodging, and I don't think it has a counter, but it can dodge, adept dodge constantly. What did I didn't use any potions because that was a weak monster. Other counters? Hmm. Pick me up, Sacred. Thank you. Oh, I should eat. To me, wounds mostly feel solid. You can, like, occasionally you do just get, like, a lot of monsters when you wound, it staggers, and sometimes when it doesn't, you're fine. Yep, that's bigger range than I thought. Like, is it just them powering through wound breaks? Or the wound attacks more than wound breaks? Well, I don't know the exact context, but it could just be that it wasn't an opportunity. I obviously don't know the context. Like, if... Like, for the monsters where the wound break is like a guaranteed dagger, it feels too effective, I feel. I do have to say that as annoying as that sounds, that actually sounds like a interesting design for an intentional, like, monster choice. Where somehow, like, breaking the wounds punishes the monster more, but it will retaliate. Which is, it doesn't punish Guardian Doshaguma more. So there's no, like, upside beyond the normal upside. But some sort of scenario where it's a different... Oh, that should have hit me. Consideration. Oops. Deserved. Ooh, Umbra Gem, nice. Always good to collect. Right there, the Slicer. Like, for me, the most annoying thing about wounds is just hitting them feels inconsistent in a weird way. What the heck? Oh, that was actually a actual interaction, not just it getting stuck on top of it, probably. I guess a free sneak attack. Like, sometimes you can hit wounds through the main, like, body of the monster. Oh. And sometimes you can't hit it when you're right like, directly beside it. It's very odd. Yeah, like, it's weird because I think it is actually reasonably consistent, like, with having to actually make contact with the wound. Like, it occasionally, it's just very occasional that it's just, okay, that shouldn't have counted. It's just weird how they behave. Oh. Whoa. That's a good launch. Impressive. It will not leave, because it will get staggered by the wounds forever. And then walk into the shock trap? No. Didn't walk into the shock trap. Unfortunate. I think the wound system is gonna be weird for, like, the eventual master rank monsters. Because to me it feels like they're probably either gonna be super limited on wounds that appear, or wounds aren't gonna be allowed to stagger them as much, which will make the wounds themselves feel bad. So it's gonna be like less wounds but still effective as like a knockdown, or the same amount of wounds but they don't stagger it to death. It's gonna be weird. Turf war? No turf war. Cowards. Well, yeah, like, I imagine they're gonna have a lot of, like, the harder monsters are gonna have, like, wounds that are triggered by openings, a la, Chatacobra's tongue, stuff like that. Okay. Like, my assumption, based on nothing, okay, come on, don't pick me up in that direction, is I would imagine they lean more into the weak spots for hard monsters, and less into the regular wound appearances. Oh, too slow. Didn't think it could spin that fast. That hit me in the wrong direction. That's a Monster Hunter issue that's been around. I really wish the monsters actually launched you in the direction that they swung instead of the opposite. Yeah. I wonder why it does that. Like, I wonder if it's like some sort. That's the 100th monster I've hunted, apparently. But, like, whether it's like the rate at which it's updating where it's swinging, so like it's, oh, there's an Uthiduna. It's like it only judges the knockback once the attack has already passed through you, so it's being treated as if it's on the other side of you or something. I don't know anything about this, but it's weird, and maybe someday they'll fix it, but I doubt it. I actually doubt they will ever fix that. Yep, need to eat. I think I hate the food. Like, I wish there was some, like, super common ingredient that I just got for free. I had 90 of them that would just increase the duration. Nothing else. No special effect, just plus 20 minutes. Because if I want to just cook a basic meal to have max health, I would rather not have to do that every 30 minutes. Ice bear. It's gonna take me a second. Oh, like the Wait. Is it the Guardian? Okay. It's weird because, like, all the Guardians felt very ice-like, but I don't know if most of them even are. The bear might be ice, but I'm just... The aesthetic from them leans very heavily ice. Oh, bad counter. Too early. Yeah. Which feels kind of sad. Because, I don't know. They just look so icy. It feels like they should all be ice element. But yeah, I can believe that none of them are ice. Especially not Fulgur. Oh yeah. And then the spikes they build give whatever element they get hit with, which is really fun. It's kind of a shame how easily they trigger their own, like, fire crystals that they make. So you can't do as much with it. Because sometimes they just explode almost instantly, but it'd be really fun if you could just build up like 5 or 6 crystals and just chain explode. But it's not reliable. Okay, that hit me early, I feel. I think it was a fine hit, but it felt early. Yeah, the whole explodey thing's a lot of fun. I think the Guardians... Like, if they make use of Guardians as like a category of monsters, I think they're fun. Like, as a way to add weird, explosive effects to monsters that are otherwise, like, elementally charged. Oop, it didn't actually try to attack me there. Ooh, I've never been launched by that. Neat. Huh? Not moving. What are these creatures? These are weird little creatures. Oh, there's a fight going on. Ooh. Poor Uthduna. You don't stand a chance. Oof. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, rest in pieces. Oh, actual turf war trigger now, though. Ooh. Rest in peace, Uthduna. Have a good life. Not gonna last. It just took so much damage. Team up. Not hit me. Goodbye. That was a lot of damage. 6,000 damage almost? Plus it then absorbed its energy for over a few thousand at least. Oh, I'm being chased by an Arkfeld still. I sort of assumed that it was done with me. But it's never done. Oh, it's gonna get here and it's gonna get a bunch of rubble dropped on its head. Not a great day. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, let me just pull the rubble. Pull the rubble, Hunter. Do your job, Hunter. It takes a very long time for them to pull that. And it avoided it by doing an attack. Well, that's unlucky. Oh, but it knocked it down though. Okay, weird. Give me this. I don't deserve it, but give it to me anyway. Yeah, fair. Pick me up, please. Thank you. Oh. Oh, that doesn't... You definitely can't offset that. That's good to know. That is definitely impossible to offset. Which is kind of a shame, but it's fair. It's the entire mass of a very large monster falling on you. Of course you can't offset it with just this witch axe. What's my wish list looking like? Uth-Olacha needs more claws, certificate, and a plate. 2 more tentacles, a water gem. I might get... the Hunter Symbol 3 might not come from this monster, I'm not actually sure. It definitely drops from Arkfeld. It probably drops from this. This is technically on the same level as Ray Dow. Why did it suddenly speed up? What a nuisance. Okay, give me a claw. Didn't get it. Didn't get the part break there. I can probably save the Uthaduna as an investigation. How we get a plate? Hey, got the plate. Nice. I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, charge up expert means that's only 1 level of expert, not 3. I'm pretty sure, which is not... The opposite would be nice. Jumping, potential, sonorous. Not bad. I have to actually check the wish list again because... So I didn't get the water gem. Yeah, I didn't get the hunter symbol. I need 4 claws, 1 symbol 3, 1 tentacle, and 1 water gem. The claws mean I have to break the feet. I'm pretty sure. Which isn't too bad. That's a funny quest. Ooh. Like, carded. Do you mean carded once? Or like, carded, so like triple carded? Oh yeah. That seems... I don't know, I think that's a... It's weird to phrase it, but it's like it's a reasonable one to card on. It's a fairly threatening monster. Do I want to save that just to be able to hunt a Fulgur Anjanath? Nah, it's not worth it. I'm gonna go back up again. Yeah, the Guardians are still low rank. Yes, I need that. The power prolonger's is gonna be nice. See, it looks really solid as a weapon. Just stock up on supplies. What's the... So you get there, you get the Icy Bear. Oh, what's after Icy Bear? It's not Jindahad. Oh, I really can't remember. I'd have to look at the list. Because I mean, I played all of these in too short of a time span. All in a row, basically, which was not a good way to play it. So what is the quest order? Oh yeah, Guardian Rathalos. Pretty spooky. Then it's the repel, lay, hunt. Slay the Guardian Odogaron. Hunt. Slay. Like, I know why, because they need you to kill it instead of capturing it, but... It's interesting. Where they feel the need to specify. What is Gogmathios? For you, fire... Tard ailment. Did it fight in a normal map? I mean, if it fought in a normal map, it definitely could show up again. What Elder Dragons would be interesting? I've never fought a Gogmathios. Nakarkos could be cool to see again. A giant monster like Dolometer could be fun. I kind of hope it's not... Like, I like... As much as I like Teostra, I hope Teostra doesn't come back again for the third game in a row. Oh, two. Hey, I actually countered something there. That was crazy. Like, just as fun. Just... yeah. I think... I don't know what the, whether it's a popular sentiment on the internet in Japan, which I would assume would have a bigger influence on Capcom. But it would be pretty cool. And they could... I don't know, they could sort of... they could do, like, different stuff with it. Like, there's so much they could do with that sort of monster. Come on, that shouldn't have hit. That was weird. Okay, there's a wound there. I need to get that. Oh, that was not deserved by me, but it worked out. I should sharpen. Like, I wonder what other, I'd say RPG, like fantasy RPG franchises could they make some collab monster with? Bad. Like, I don't think there's a crazy number. I don't know enough about Dragon Quest. They probably couldn't do something Elden Ring because that would be weird. But maybe it could work. They did Witcher. Yeah. Monster Hunter Millennia. But like, rot goddess form. Oops, that's bad. Yep. Yeah. Which would be like, the only thing I can think of would be some sort of weird, because to me, a lot of the memorable Elden Ring bosses are humanoid, which is a little bit less Monster Hunter. Because it's just an issue of humanoid boss fights don't work the best in a monster hunting game. Though I don't know if Ancient Leshen was humanoid shaped. Or like, shaped in the shape of a human scale. Ooh, water gem, nice. That hit, how'd that not hit the wound? That's questionable. Oh yeah. Which is why I'm thinking like, Millennia's second phase does have the face of a human, but it's sort of like a rot outer god or whatever. They still have the face of a human though. But like a little bit less. No. She's still mostly humanoid shaped. She just has giant wings made of scarlet rot. I don't know how that didn't trigger a counter. Well, I do know how, but... like, I don't think it would work. I think... there's maybe dragon... Elden Ring dragons could... there's a few that could maybe function. Walk on the shock trap with Duna. But, like, only dragons. Like, I don't think there's a lot of other easily applicable designs. Though there is... I'm not really interested in the game specifically, but there is, what, Elden Ring Night Rain? Like, maybe there's a new enemy from that game that they could add to basically serve as advertising for that game. I mean, I could agree thematically. I don't think morally there's necessarily the same issues with some of the bosses in Elden Ring. Because, I mean, functionally, isn't it like, oh, what's his name? The big bad evil dragon in Monster Hunter is, like, just as smart as humans or whatever, I think. So at that point, the difference between them is kind of just structural. But if they're both just as evil, it's... I would say from a moral, maybe not an emotional perspective, but from a moral perspective, it would probably be on a similar grounds, I would think. Okay, this is on the upper level, so I need to make sure the Sacred doesn't jump down for no reason. Oh yeah. I mean, well, if it's a giant dude in armor, you could be breaking their armor instead of breaking their actual limbs. And like the gear you build is based off of shards of the armor that splinter off and stuff like that. Millennia would not work because the only thing you'd be able to get off of her that wouldn't be like limbs would be like rot wings. Though if they lean even more into the Elden Ring aesthetic, or like, well, the Souls games aesthetic, oh yeah, aesthetically, yeah. Like, they could also be... you kill them, and you get their soul, and you transmute their soul into weaponry with the help of a maiden from Elden Ring or something weird. Oh, 2 water gems. Very helpful. Yeah, just... you kill them, and then just rip their soul out of them. crit element, force shot, counter, fungiform, poison. Hmm. Oh yeah. But like, it could be in Monster Hunter the maiden goes up, touches it, the corpse disappears and turns into a soul or something. But in the world of Elden Ring, that happens automatically. I don't know. I don't know how that works. What? Oh yeah. I still need claws. Oh, no, I got enough claws. I don't have the hunter symbol. So I have to get a hunter symbol 3. Nice. Okay. I hope there's more options for hunter symbol 3s than just hunting Arkvelds. And similar. Like, I want a weak monster to hunt, which obviously won't give me a hunter symbol 3. Yes, it's a quest reward. But I can't think. The only RPG that I can think of is not even the right type of RPG. Like, you could not have a Yakuza game crossover with Monster Hunter because that would just be fighting and carving human beings. It's not a fantasy RPG. Well, no, it is actually very fantasy, but low fantasy, not high fantasy. Those quests are silly looking. Okay, so they don't list... Oh, there's a hunter symbol. Quest reward is there. Is it only these? It's like the Jindaha doesn't even give hunter symbol 3. Is it really just Arkveld and Gormagala? Because that's really boring. Because I've hunted enough Arkveld to not want to hunt more Arkveld. I mean, I'm just doubtful. Mostly because none of these mainline games, as far as I'm aware, ever seem like they want to focus on the human conflict. Like, it feels very focused on monster conflict. Like, even in scenarios where, to a certain extent, it's sort of, oh, we showed up and we caused their forge to explode. They didn't complain about us showing up and causing their forge to explode because they just understood, which is unrealistic to reality. At least I feel it's unrealistic compared to most of reality. Is it really just Tempered Arkveld? And tempered Gormagala? Okay, maybe Ajarakan, please. Nope, only 102. I really hope that what the title update adds new ways to get the better hunter symbol things, because 2 monsters to grind 5 per weapon is pretty unfun. Making a hunter symbol 3 for most of the good weapons. Well, no, not most, like half. A lot of them, but less than I thought. You need 5 of them each. And if you have to hunt if there's only 2 monsters you can hunt to get them, that's just kind of rough. Because it's just repetitive. It's like, oh, I want to make a water weapon. Gotta fight Arkveld. Guess I'm not making that weapon yet. I still haven't fought a tempered Jindahad. And I maybe never will. 66. I'm at hunter rank 66. Ooh. Was it a lot? Oh! Hey, I just said there was no tempered Jindahad. Nice. Don't accept and depart though. I need to prepare here. Did you grind a bunch of focused hunts for parts, or did you just grind whatever was productive? Okay, Indomitable Percival. I should bring that charge blade. I don't think I've played. I think I played a tiny bit since last week, but like not a lot. Yeah, that's fine. Because until there's a hard-gated hunter rank requirement, I think for me it's in my best interest to not burn myself out on the game before it actually gets interesting monsters. Yep. didn't work, but it missed. That's fine. Oh, that was close. Oh, okay, it still hit me. Rough. Like, getting the mount attack would be good, huh? Actually, attacking the head is better. Rather get the tail damaged, but can we get the wound? Nice if that triggered the other wound. Oh, that was... yeah, that's fine. I should have hit that as a wound instead of just attacking this way. It was wasteful. Ice plate broken, wonderful. Please break this. I don't think it breaks if I don't hit it. Actually, more Jindahad type fights could be good. Actually, Nakarkos, with its heads having a weak point after they slammed, would work. Well, heads, they're tentacles, not heads. Could function. Come on. Give me some free damage, please. Kirabami. Okay, can I get a sneak attack? Or did I get greedy? I think I got greedy. Yup, too greedy. Yep, I should have been hit there, I feel. Hit face. Hit face, please. I never give up. Let's try to drag it under this. It missed. Oh, it didn't. It somehow hit, and it did not like that. Ooh, still not broken. Kinda not ideal. Run. That visually was not correct. It doesn't like how it's where it's stuck. Obviously not an offset, fair enough. And I ran out of food. Let me eat real quick, real quick, real quick. No! No. Don't have time. Move. That was lucky. Secret, come on. Pick up the pace. I'd have to keep fighting it until it leaves, but that's just not worth the risk. Just let me button mash. Cabbage? I guess that's the one they defaulted to. It could be iceberg lattice, but it looked like cabbage. Yep, not getting away from that. Pick me up, Sacred. You're terrible at your job. I should have taken advantage of that wound, but I got stuck on this foot. I got stuck on his foot again because I rolled in the wrong direction. I should heal with... do I not have free heals? Yeah, I do. Please fall over. Thank you. Lovely. Lovely. It fell, but it doesn't let me reach it. Because it got stuck on a leg. That's unfortunate. Yeah? This set has flare. Why? Does it actually open the tempered wound on its side? Why are you there? Yeah. Well, not ideal. See, other than it being maybe a little bugged, which I don't know enough about to judge, it does seem to do its job. Okay, my sake. What was that? It was in my benefit, or to my benefit, but that was weird. Let me hit the wound. Of course not. What is it doing? What? That was weird. Jindahod's theme is very Castlevania, I guess. Which sort of fits, but... It is... Okay, Sacred, I understand why you did your job poorly, but you did your job very poorly there. Okay, you can't roll under its armpit. Good to know. Just trying to fish for another mount or something. It feels like the only hope I have to break the stuff quickly. Do you think this should still be able to wound? That head might have been weak. Nope, terrible. Okay, it's not targeting me. That tail does not look like it should bend like that. It's a very sharp angle. Oh yeah, rockfall. Oh, but I can't get what I wanted to get, so I guess I'll just settle for the head. That... okay. That broke the wound instantly and then didn't give me the extra hits, which is unfortunate. I love that it can fall in a way that makes it impossible to hit the wound. That missed. Okay, I was hoping it wouldn't, but... Tail cut's good. Let me interfere. Nope. Oh, the wound disappeared. Okay. Okay, one more part to break, then the back. Couple wasted ice chunks. Could have gotten a lot more damage out of those. Just drain that a bit. Give me a reload. And down we go. I think actually I should fish for a mount. Because if I can get a mount, I think that's the best hope. Well, other than dropping a rock on it. Too late. That's gonna be on the ground, that's fine. It's not a waste yet. This is free though. Kinda don't like this part of the fight. Feels kinda silly. You can get hit by it, but... it's just kinda... goofy. Come on, this should break. It didn't! There it is. Okay, good. Now I can actually hit that. It's not wound, but... This is a good point to be at. Whoop. So I can get a good mount, that would be nice. Wonderful. Just give me the attack. Unfortunate. Didn't drop me on the good side. And then didn't take advantage of that. Oop. Pick me up. Okay, I need to stay away from that so I can keep it on the ground. In case it does exactly this. Wonderful. It was not wasted. That did hit good. I was about to be very annoyed if it didn't. But I can't hit the back. Lovely. There. Thank you. Worth the greed. It's a cool fight. I still feel like this fight was introduced at a weird time. Like, it really should have been, I don't know, like, the final boss or something. Instead of a couple fights before the final boss. It was just very odd. Okay, I can't hit the back. Can't hit that because it's not cooperative. Leg is about to be weak, but I messed up. Yep. It's probably gonna be like it's probably not going to be a good time when it... Oh, it just one-shot you, sort of reveal. No. I don't think I have Part Breaker. If I do, I have maybe one level. That's a bad reload. Are you doing the hunt with other people? Because if it's with other people... Actually, no, it isn't with other people because internet, right? But like maybe I guess you're doing the summon is what you mean? Like the fake... Okay, come on, that missed. Rough. Like, maybe they scale it a little? In which case, it's their fault. Did I ruin my... Okay, I didn't ruin it. Good. Whoop. The, like, you can do the SOS summon for AI instead of real human beings. I haven't actually even tried that yet. Is it sort of similar to Sunbreak's system? I think that could be... Oh. Oh, I am dead. Because I'm not going to make it in time. No, I made it. Nice. Because maybe the helpers don't do good part damage, but they... like, it doesn't scale, and they don't do part damage or something? It's like maybe it makes it harder to get part breaks and wounds or whatever. I wasted them and I haven't broken the part yet. It's bad. Just hit the wound, please. I mean, he might die before he does it again, but... because I'm pretty sure in Sunbreak, the followers did a... I think they did bad part damage. Or just bad damage in general, but... I hate this move because it doesn't, like, kill you. It just is a nuisance. I got blasted there because I was too slow to jump, but... it just is annoying. It lasts way too long for how little of a threat it is. Oh, I do have another ice drop. I probably should save that. But... I was hoping it would knock it over. Nope. Yep. That'll be good, probably. No part break, but that's fine. I got kind of unlucky on the part break, on the wounds when it got knocked down earlier, so I feel fine missing it. Walking on them's pretty goofy. Because yeah, if there were other human players, maybe they're not pulling their weight in breaking parts. Okay, this gives Hunter Symbol 3 as well, at least, which is good. But if it's the bots, then I don't know how that works. Attack fire, I might have needed that. Proof antivirus, hey. Fire attack, hey, that's good. Razor sharp again. Attack boost is good. Ooh, weakness exploit, that's good. Some good skills. And some worthless skills, but... ooh. What a good... oh. What a valuable image. Ah, no, they didn't let me... okay. Press this. No, press this. Move my mouse away. Click into a different window. It does that. What a shame. Oh well. I don't actually need a screenshot of it. It's just funny. It's about the worst final screen I've ever seen. Because there's just nothing there. Are they full of items? They are. I have no idea what that question mark was. I probably should have checked. Oh yeah, festivals. Yeah, I mean, in Sunbreak, I know they've broken a few things here and there. Wait, what is my equipment real quick? Razor sharp. Player level 4. Yeah, I have 1 level of part breaker. From a decoration, probably? I like the hello. The hello is just kind of fun. Which is different because they're not speaking English most of the time. So it's just kind of funny. Oh, I can finish the Hirobami craft. Hey, I did get the ice gem. Nice. Shoot. Oh good, it's only 100 symbol ones. Good. New weapons successfully made. Wait, are they celebrating? Is this that boost thing? A settlement is having monster trouble, so... No, it's not celebrating, it's just snow. This weirdly looking very colored. Colorful. Well, now I have 2 new switch axes, so I actually have ice and water at last. Wait, what did I get? I thought I got blades. Did I get fire discs? I did. How many, like, double disc? Yes. Fire. Fire. Oh no, a fire. Oh, it's a tube that it needs, not a device. Blade, disc. Disc, device. I could make a fire. A fire attack. Music hammer. Element attack boost, blight negate, sonic wave, restore sharpness, echo wave fire, resounding melody. I mean, the echo wave presumably changes based on the choice. How does... Is it dictated by... Yeah, so it's basically affinity versus attack. So majority affinity and no element gives this set. No... Okay, fire element, majority attack gives that. I can't test... Actually, I can test fire affinity? No, because I used one up. Weird. Tube, device. Poison. So how's that gonna work on a bow? Poison coating. It's not even like poison plus though. Just poison. Just seems kind of bad. I don't know, maybe there's something more complicated about the bow Ardian weapons, but it just seems kind of questionable.
さて、どんな武器になるかな。
Poison. Poison. Affinity. Darn. I have poison attack, but poison affinity for the blade. Dude,
さて、どんな武器になるかな。
it's so close to being an interesting system. So I could do a poison lance. No, I want poison affinity. But it really doesn't seem good for anything except for like pure elemental.
先生、皆さんから話を聞いてきました。
But I mean, I achieved my goal for today. I wanted to make different switch axes, different weapons in general. An ice one, a fire one, and it's not just an Ardian weapon at least. Because this one is the ice. Frost. And crit element. Yeah, max crit element, which might not be worthwhile, but it's better than nothing. Razor sharp's not great. Power prolonger's not terrible. And this one's water. The KO's kind of bad. Guard is bad. So I'm looking for water attack. Bandolier is not helpful. So I have a level 2 stream there. But a secondary stream with a good primary. But I don't. So the stream KO's probably better. The slugger's wasted, but better than nothing. Drain coat lets you use exhaust coatings for... That's kind of interesting. It's useless for this, but... Oh yeah, more power prolonger is not bad. Draw attacks deal a small amount of stun damage. Sure, with the KO jewel, tiniest bit increase to that. Not a good choice. But it exists. Sweet, tenderizer. Tenderizer is probably the best offensive option. Well, after I look at my arts, active skills, I have 5 levels of weakness exploit. That's really good. So I get 2 levels from the Vambraces. A level here, a level here, and a level here. That's really lucky. That I have 3 level 3 tenderizers. A lot of ice, which is going to be good on the ice. Crit element, it's not the best because it's only 300 element, but it exists. It's better than nothing. Minus 19 dragon resist. Focus, increase gauge, fill rate. Oh, am I getting some of that from the armor? Okay. Yeah. Especially for this style of, like, you know, Mario started on the whatever, but it's a different style. An actual 3D started as 3D, and it started all the way back then. I wonder if the weakness exploit is helping with... Like, I get higher affinity hitting weak points, which might help generate wounds because I hit harder. Because before this, I had 4 levels of weakness exploit for 20 extra affinity with a weapon that had a base of 30. It's like 50 affinity on that. Which might make a big difference on opening up wounds. If you have my other weapon. Ooh. I need to go steal a free meal. Before they leave again. I think I'm gonna call it here shortly. After I'll eat, look at my weapons, but call it here for... She's such a liar. It's always, oh, there's food here. And then it isn't. She's such a liar. She offers a meal, you travel, instantly it's gone. The Allharken is a scummy liar. Just wants me to visit the area. 'Cause yeah, it's a lot of crit element, a lot of affinity might make a big difference. It's... And I'll leave. And there's a good chance that it will still list it as being here, which is...
皆さんから話を聞いてきました。
It's just... It's specifically the Allharken, I think. I think she's the only one that does it where it happens consistently. Okay. Okay, not this time at least. It's just wild. Yes, I can look at my weapons for a minute. Yeah, that's about normal. How does the sword form? That looks really familiar. Like, I feel like something in Sunbreak had a similar design. But I might be wrong. Which obviously using designs again makes it's just efficient, but... The axe looks fine. It's not terrible. That is just a straight up sword. Just a giant sword blade. Ooh. Hefty looking. The water explosion looks fine. Sorry. I do like that. Yeah, okay, well, the eating is annoying. Can't get free food. But I'll stop for this week. I'll probably play again next week.
私も素材を集めました。一時保管ポーチのご確認を。
But oh yeah, because it's gonna be new by next week there will be new event quests. Probably not actual hard monster event quests, but the quests will exist. I kind of like that design. Bit weird with the camera, but maybe next week I see how hectic the non-solo offline on the solo online, see how that looks, whether it's just full of people everywhere or not. Whether it's hectic or if it's just sort of effectively the same as being solo instanced, except you can join stuff. But that's it for today. Have a nice day.
本当に
Bye bye.